recording from here. Okay, so recapping Sagittarius, I'm going to post this recording depending on how long it takes, if it remains disconnected or not. But for the Sagittarians out there, I don't know how this is going to end for you, but I would say that you really need to warm up to yourself first, and that this individual needs to warm up to you as well. Okay, so again, recapping that, we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the King of Cups, so somebody who's just being a player and not supporting you with what you need emotionally. And that could be because they have their own junk going on, you know, hurt people, or they're just unable to be present because their own needs are not being met. But you want to change. You really want to work on this and make it better, okay? You're willing to do that work. It's going to take a lot. You're going to be uncomfortable having to sit with yourself and the things that you need to change as well, okay? But you're going to come to that awakening and you're going to warm up. The whole situation might warm up, or you'll just warm up to where it is that you are you need to move towards, with or without them. Okay? That's that. So, where are we? Okay. So we finished the recap of Sagittarius, because I'm not sure exactly when I got cut off. And we will move to Capricorn. Try to keep it in an hour, but I'm going a bit over, so that's okay. All right. Capricorn. 2 minutes. Okay, Capricorn. No, these are the same cards. I'm not doing that. I mean, maybe you get the same cards if they come through again. But I really felt like I was not connecting with the shuffle. I might even switch decks. Except I don't have... Okay. In the past, you're feeling like you were deserving of some acknowledgement, but not receiving it. Or maybe you were undeserving of the acknowledgement. It can go both ways. There might have been a loss that you experienced, which is why you were at a loss on some level. Somebody could have had too high of expectations, so like it really is not necessarily on you. You need to move forward and onward, you decided. And maybe you're about to do that again. But it has been or will be a difficult task of this forward movement. Like moving on from something. For the purpose of taking responsibility of yourself, of any offspring that you have, people, your career, those who you hold close to, your heart. Now, the Lover's card has come through. So self-love, this could be the love of another as well. This is a pretty steamy card here. But this really is the self-love card, the Lovers. as far as I'm concerned. It's about consistency. It's just about, it's kind of also like love at a peaking point. And it has a lot to do with choices. Love is a choice. Choosing to love yourself is not the easiest choice it's like a hard choice that we have to make. And sometimes it can be easy to get it wrong. Like some people think like if they just go around talking about how much they love themselves and they love how they look, and it's like really superficial about, it's really superficial about the way that they present themselves, because they think that loving themselves is just really being into how they look that day. That is very surface level. Okay, it is valid, but it is surface level. Do you love yourself to the core? Are you able to come to terms with the fact of everything that you, like all the wrongdoings, all the good things, like all that encompasses you? Do you love your experience in life? There might be parts of yourself that you don't love, and it's okay to not love those parts. But it's important to love the rest of you still, right? And to also nurture those parts that you don't love and learn to love them, learn to be okay with them. And to, like, in order to do that, you really have to take an honest look at them. Pretending that they're not there, that ain't gonna work, okay? But you are doing your fabulous dance, all right? You're doing your fabulous dance, and it's no longer a massive struggle for you, Capricorn. It's loving your light and shadow, your masculine and feminine traits. Yep. The Chariot. So moving forward, it still might be tricky. It still might be a little bit tricky. It still might be a little bit difficult. Now, this forward movement, I feel like, is very ego-driven. So how can you stay balanced and grounded and, use your intuition allow your intuition to take you in the direction that you need to go, right? It's like listening to that inner voice that's real, and then there's also that other voice, that shadowy kind of voice that is ego-driven or critical or just trying to shoot you down in the process. I would say do what it is that you need to do, and remember that you do not need permission. That's that devil card energy. So anxiety is going to come through for you. It might motivate you. If you want to stop it, you need to move through it. But it's there, and you got to live with it. You got to learn to cope with it. And don't let your nightmares get the best of you. Okay? Because you'll just end up manifesting them again. On some level, they will take over and stress you out and interfere with the good things that are so deserving of your love. Okay? That's that for Capricorn. And we are on to Aquarius. Almost finished here. Okay, we have the Emperor reversed, Aquarius. Damn. So, you were dealing with some asshole in the past, alright? Somebody was not nice to you or tried to control you, made it look like you were the person that was being the controller even. Like they had a whole system set up. And they also took from you. Okay, Aquarius. How are we moving on from this kind of shit? We are focusing on our health and manifesting our money still. All right, despite this evil individual. We're still doing what it is that we need to do. Like drinking water and minding your business. All right? Exactly just that. Drink water, mind your business, stay the F away from the drama and the conflict. And that is exactly how you're getting through this. Wow. I love this. The great law of non-interference. Yeah, it's real. The great law of peace. It's uncomfortable though, so there might be a lot of difficulties with that. Sitting with yourself, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Sometimes you gotta see ugly things, ugly truths about the world even. Pardon me. It does require a great deal of restraint staying away from the drama, especially if you're addicted to it, or if substance consumption is what you had to stay away from in order to stay away from it. That's real for a lot of folks, okay? Now, what's great about this is like the balance that comes to the force. Bringing balance to the force really is at the core of this card. So you're doing right by yourself. 100%. It's like your efforts are not in vain. They may not feel great, might be lonely, might be struggling on some level, but it's not bad either. You just gotta wait. You got to sit and wait. What you've been manifesting, the ideas, everything that you have been working towards in terms of knowing your worth and your value and what it is that you bring to the table, just give it some time. Give it a couple of trimesters, like 3, for example. So 9 months. I predict you will see a significant improvement. Life will be different for you. And the ideas that you have been manifesting, the things that you have been working on, they will have grown to become what you maybe never possibly imagined. Okay? That's a pretty dope read. Let's move on to last but not least. We got Pisces. Pisces. Oops. What? Okay. Pisces. And I'm so glad I hit record because it still has not gone back live. So if you're watching this, it is a connection. It is the continuation of the live that got cut off. I feel like the universe is telling me that I need to keep my lives to an hour or less, but we spent some extra time here today. That's okay. Okay, so for Pisces, you have the 4 of Wands reversed, the 8 of Swords upright. Okay. The Page of Pentacles reversed. And the 5 of Swords reversed. Okay. So it's not good, but it is not terrible either. Now, your home life it requires some change, like a refresher. Refreshing your space can look like cleaning it. It can even look like lighting some incense or a candle, okay? You don't need to do a massive project clean, but if you do, get on it. You're like, whatever is holding you back right now, it's a mental entrapment. You're trapped in something. Now, there are external things that put us into mental entrapments. Like when you think about grief, when you think about losing somebody, when you go through a bad breakup, or you're in a continuous cycle of, even like hormones, okay? Hormones or addictions, like there's so many things that we are in cycles of, okay? So all the things that have to do with cycles apply. This is also cycles of drama, cycles of even the lunar cycles. Like when you're looking at astrology, sometimes those things really impact us. Even when it's like a rainy day outside and the pressure is thick, that will mess with you and put you in a mental entrapment. Literally, it's real. So there's some skills that you need to work on, or you need to focus on, because the pages sometimes are young people. There's a young individual, or just the young people in your life. It's about teaching them the skill set. So this is leveling up your own skill set as well. How can you do that? How can you sort of 10 of wands your life on some level? What do you need to lay down? What you need to repurpose so that you can make space for new projects and new goals, okay? Nobody is going to steal your ideas. I would say that this is a combination of your idea being like, not to put it down, like not just maybe somebody, like there's not a lot of interest in your idea, or your idea is not as new as you think it is, okay? It might be new to you. There really is nothing new under the sun, and so many people are doing such similar things. Like there's so many trends in popular culture, even in indie and fringe cultures, right? So I would say that if someone else is doing what you want to do already, like don't stop what you're doing, or don't give up on your idea or your desire to do the same thing just because someone else is doing it. There's probably a need for two awesome people to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the ideology of individualism really holds people back, and it really has the world of so many different generations thinking that, like, just it puts people into conflict over bullshit. It really, really does. Really, really does. Because we're all human beings. We're all like 99.999% the same. And it's just like one little thing. Few little things here and there. Nature versus nurture. You can look at it any kind of way you want. The culture you were given, the color of your skin, who you like, that kind of stuff. It does reflect your individuality. What you create is definitely a reflection of your individuality as well. And if you're creating something that is the same as somebody else, it's not going to be exactly the same because it's got your spin on it. So don't let some bullshit talk or some like restrictive ideology of individualism that really is just inherently linked to whiteness mess with you. All right. Okay, that's it for everybody. Thank you so much for checking out this live, or like the finish of this live that I'm about to upload as a recording. And please check in with your other aspects in your chart. So if your sun sign did not resonate with you, check out your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus, your Jupiter. Those things may also apply. There will be something that I will say that you can have a takeaway from. All right? Thank you so much again, and we will catch you next time. Take care and bye for now.